why do Vegeta fans hate Vegeta? That is what I would like to know. Why do Vegeta fans hate Vegeta? And I guess they don't actually hate Vegeta. They hate the writing. They hate the story around Vegeta. And I never really understood this. The main thing I don't understand is I constantly see all these conversations of people talking about why does Vegeta always have to catch all the L's? Why can't Vegeta ever get a W? That's the conversation I come across a lot. And there's two big issues I have with that. There's two huge issues I have with that. Number one, and a lot of people don't like to hear this, is a lot of people have said this before and people hate to hear it, but Vegeta is not the hero. He's not the hero. He's not meant to catch the W's. And even if we do change it to Goku and say Goku is the hero, this is the second big issue. Have you seen Goku's fights? Goku loses a lot. My boy, I love Goku, but my boy loses a lot. And that is why I have such an issue with people talking about when can Vegeta catch a W. Hell, when can Goku catch a W? I want my boy to catch a couple W's too. While we're over here complaining about Vegeta, I want to complain about Goku. He's the hero of the story. He's the main character, and he rarely gets any W's. They both get their asses whooped all the time. Something I actually really like about Dragon Ball is they're not these OP characters who just come out and whoop the bad guy's ass and then go about their business. It doesn't work that way. Dragon Ball is about these super powered beings who Goku and Vegeta just cannot beat, and they have to find a way. That's what I like about Dragon Ball. They can't beat these people. They have lost so many freaking times. Let's go into the main point of this story. So at the very end, we're going to talk about the last chapter of Dragon Ball Super. As of the date of this video, it'll be the last chapter of Dragon Ball Super, so we're going to talk about that, but that's like a spoiler, so we're not going to talk about that right now. I'll talk about that in the end, and I'll give you a warning when I'm about to talk about that. That way you can like click off the video in case you haven't seen it yet. But anyway, so what I want to do is I want to go through Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, and I want to kind of count how many L's and W's Goku and Vegeta have taken. So Dragon Ball Z, for the most part, I can remember most of them, for the most part. Dragon Ball Super, I've only seen it one time. Dragon Ball Z, I've watched the whole thing like 3 times at least, so I can... Dragon Ball Z shouldn't be too bad, but Dragon Ball Super, I'm going to need some help with this one because I've only watched it one time, and the reason why is because Dragon Ball Super is still going, so I'm just waiting for, you know, all the new stuff to come out. And then once it's all done, I'll probably go back and watch it again. I love Dragon Ball. So, yeah, we're going to start with Dragon Ball Z, not Dragon Ball, because Vegeta's not in Dragon Ball. So we're going to start with Dragon Ball Z, go all the way to where we're currently at in Dragon Ball Super, and I just want to count all their L's, all their W's, and just see who really does have the most L's and W's, because honestly, Goku doesn't have that many W's. People don't seem to realize this. Vegeta might have more than Goku. He might have more, maybe, I'm not sure. We'll get into this. And then if I'm wrong about anything, please let me know in the comments, and then we can like adjust the numbers, and then I'll put it in like a pinned comment or something. I don't know. That way we can finally figure out who truly has... This is not even to know who has the most W's. This is to find out who has the most L's, because they both catch L's like crazy. So, starting at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, Raditz came, whooped Goku's ass, whooped Piccolo's ass, Goku caught the L. Goku hella caught the L. You know who caught the W? Piccolo. Piccolo beat Raditz with Goku's help. Piccolo, because Goku used his strongest attack, the Kamehameha, and I kind of have to stress this every once in a while in my videos. I know it's Kamehameha, but when I was growing up and the dub, what was it, the ocean dub? Whatever that dub was called way back in the day when I was a kid, they said Kamehameha. Throughout the entire series, they called it Kamehameha. So that's stuck in my head. That's why I call it that. Anyways, Goku did his strongest attack, the Kamehameha, failed miserably. Piccolo had the only attack that could kill Raditz, and he did with Goku's help. So that's an L for Goku. That's L number 1. Then I'm not going to do the whole Snake Way thing and King Kai and all that stuff. I don't even... Yeah, that stuff doesn't even count. Like the Queen of Snakes, whatever her name was, I don't even remember. I'm not going to count that. So going all the way to Nappa, Goku beat Nappa. That, I'm not counting that as a W because Nappa was the weaker of the two. I'm only going to talk about the big bad... Well, I'm not going to consider Nappa, because if we call Nappa a W for Goku, we have to call that a W for Vegeta too, because Vegeta one-shotted Nappa. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to count Nappa. So then Goku fought Vegeta, and this is where it gets interesting, because these are the two guys we're talking about. Goku caught the L. I don't know if people know this, but Goku lost that fight. Goku lost that fight big time. He got his ass whooped. He even used the Spirit Bomb. We're going to talk about that too later, about the Spirit Bomb. and he still lost. It didn't beat Vegeta. Spirit Bomb doesn't beat anybody. It beat one person, as far as I know, and even that, technically, it failed. So, that's a W for Vegeta. So we're going to add that to Vegeta, and Goku lost. His friends had to come and help him in that fight. Done deal. Skipping all the way to Namek now. Vegeta beat, I don't know if I want to count these, but he beat Kui, I think was his name. He beat Zarbon. He beat Midoriya. He beat Goldo. He beat Jace when they had their little one-on-one towards the end of that. Goku came. He beat Birder, Jace, and Raccoon. Then he lost to Captain Ginyu. He lost that fight. I don't know if people realize this. He lost that fight. Captain Ginyu switched bodies with him after knocking a hole in his heart or in his chest somewhere, and then Goku almost died from that. Jason Ginyu could have killed him right then and there. Goku lost that fight. That's an L. No, he lost. He lost. And then we go all the way to Frieza. Vegeta lost to Frieza, and Goku lost to Frieza. Technically, Goku won after he went Super Saiyan, but before he went Super Saiyan, when Vegeta and Goku both were in their base forms, they both fought Frieza. Frieza's final form beat both of them. They lost. That's it. Goku even used the Spirit Bomb, and he lost. So that's an L for both of them. Goku, after Krillin died, he became a Super Saiyan. Then he won. Okay, that's a W for Goku. That's a big W for Goku. That's probably Goku's biggest and possibly only W in the entire Dragon Ball Z series, I think. Because then, after that, the androids came. Goku, he beat 19. Okay, he beat 19. That's a W, but I'm not going to count that because Vegeta also beat 19. So that cancels each other out. But Goku caught an L because he lost to the damn virus. He got a heart virus that kicked his ass. He lost. He lost that fight. Trunks had to come give him the freaking antidote, and then he was fine. But other than that, he caught an L. That's another L for Goku. Then the androids came. Goku didn't get a chance to fight 17 and 18. Vegeta did. He caught an L. Okay, that's an L for Vegeta. Got his ass whooped. Done data. Goku woke up. They trained to fight Cell. Cell beat Vegeta. Perfect Cell beat Vegeta, and Perfect Cell beat Goku. Vegeta technically beat Imperfect Cell or Semi-Perfect Cell. He beat him, so is that considered a W? Because I don't really want to consider that a W because technically Cell wasn't at his full potential at that time. But if you want to count it, I mean, we're trying to, you Vegeta fans are trying to say Vegeta keep catching L's and not W's. So that's up to you if you want to count that or not. I'm not going to count it. And I would imagine you don't want to count it, because if you do count it, it's going to make you look bad. So he lost to Perfect Cell, and then Goku lost to Perfect Cell. Goku didn't win that fight. Cell and Goku agreed after they had their first round, and they were both breathing heavy. They were both pretty messed up. Goku was way more messed up than Cell was. They both agreed that Goku was going to lose. Cell told Goku, he said, "This next battle of ours will be your last. You're done. You're done, son." And then Goku agreed. He was like, "You're right. I can't beat you. Gohan will do it." So that's the end of that. And then going forward again, now we're at the Buu Saga. And I think Goku versus Vegeta Part 2 happened. In my personal opinion, Vegeta won that fight. I'm going to go ahead and call it a draw because, at the very end, before we got to see who would really win, Vegeta knocked out Goku because Goku thought they were going to team up and beat Majin Buu. It's their dumbass fault that Majin Buu woke up to begin with, so they're just idiots. They're sitting here kicking each other's ass. They woke Majin Buu, and then, oh, let's go fight Majin Buu. Shut the So, that, for me personally, that's a win for Vegeta. I'm not going to count it because technically he didn't technically win. It was kind of a draw. But if you watch that battle, as far as I remember, Vegeta got way more hits in than Goku did. It looked like Vegeta was in control of that fight. And rightfully so, because at that point, they were literally equal in power. But Vegeta is older and has more experience than Goku. Vegeta, whether you like it or not, Vegeta's a better fighter than Goku. He's a smarter fighter. Goku's a genius when it comes to fighting. I don't want to talk about how dumb Goku is, because I hate it when people bring that up. Goku, as far as textbooks go, Goku's kind of an idiot. But, actually, I don't even know, because he was, in certain times, he showed that he was pretty smart. But anyways, when it came to fighting, Goku's a genius. But Vegeta's more of a genius. He is way better at fighting, and it really showed in that fight. In my opinion, Vegeta got that win, but I'm not going to count that because, like I said, technically it was a draw. Skip over to Majin Buu, Big Buu. Vegeta lost to Big Buu. His only choice, as far as he thought, was to make himself explode. He did the sacrifice. He self-destructed. Tried to take Boo with him. He failed. That's an L. That's a big L. Okay? He lost. Now, Super Saiyan 3, Goku fought Big Boo. He technically failed too. He said that he didn't go all out, but to be honest, even if he did, he wasn't going to win. Let's be real. He wasn't going to win because he was draining all the time he had left in the Super Saiyan 3 form. And honestly, he didn't know if he could beat Boo or not. We'll have to talk about that in a future video because that's a discussion that people have about whether or not Goku could beat Big Boo or not at that time. And for certain reasons, no, he couldn't. So we'll talk about that in a future video. Trust me. So that's another L for Goku. They both failed to take out Big Boo. They both failed completely. Then Super Boo came along. They can't beat Super Boo. They both took the L on that one. If you want to even add the filler, when Goku fought Boo Tanks, he got his ass whooped. Got his ass whooped. My boy Goku got whooped. Anyways, but that doesn't count because that's filler. So now going on to Kid Boo, they both lost to Kid Boo. People talk about Goku could have beaten Kid Boo. No, he couldn't. He couldn't. Did he have the power to beat Kid Boo? Same with Big Boo, we don't know, and there's a reason why we don't know, but I'm gonna talk about that in a future video. But he couldn't beat him. Like he said, Vegeta had to protect him so that he could power up enough to see if he could beat him. And even if he could beat him at full power, it didn't matter. He couldn't power up because Super Saiyan 3 was way too stressful on his body. He couldn't do it. He couldn't handle Super Saiyan 3. He couldn't beat Kid Buu on his own. He would have needed Vegeta's help to do it. So they both took the L on that one. Anybody trying to say that Goku could have won? No, you're wrong. Goku, no matter what, would have lost that fight. If Vegeta wasn't there and it was a one-on-one fight, Goku would have died. He could not beat Kid Buu at all. So that's it. That's the end of that, and that's a lot of L's for Goku. And people keep talking about, oh, why can't Vegeta catch a win? My boy Goku needs to catch a win. His only true win, like a big win, was against Frieza when he became a Super Saiyan. That's it. That's it. Unless I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, please let me know in the comments. But other than that, that's it. And I decided to cut the video here because it was getting too long. In the next video, we'll talk about the Dragon Ball Super side of things, about all the W's and all the L's that Goku and Vegeta have taken. So let me know in the comments, what is your score? How many W's has Goku taken? And how many W's has Vegeta taken? And how many L's have they both taken throughout Dragon Ball Z? Not Dragon Ball Super, just Dragon Ball Z for this discussion. We'll talk about Dragon Ball Super in the next video. But as of right now, I would like to know how you guys are scoring them. I know a lot of people will disagree with me on the Goku versus Big Boo thing, because that's a really controversial topic right there. So I know that one, but everything else, let me know, what did I miss? What do you guys, how you guys are scoring them? Who has the most L's? As far as I'm concerned, Goku does. So I think it's crazy that a lot of Vegeta fans keep talking about, they want Vegeta to catch more W's. I need Goku to catch more W's, all right? I didn't count the Spirit Bomb on Kid Buu because that failed. It failed. Kid Buu threw it back at Goku, and then they had to use the Dragon Balls to wish for Goku to get his energy back, and then he finally beat Kid Buu. So he needed help for that. So if you want to count that, technically he did win with the Spirit Bomb. Technically, I'm not going to count it because he needed a crap ton of help for that to even work, and plus it was Vegeta's idea, so I'm not going to count that. But if you want to count that, that's fine. And also, like I said, that just in my personal count, if I did count that, that means Goku has one more W than Vegeta, and it makes sense because Goku is the hero. It makes sense that Kid Buu is literally the final boss of Dragon Ball Z. It makes sense that Goku would win that. You know what I mean? So, let me know in the comments again what your score is, and then I will see you guys in the next video. So please like it if you like it. You should subscribe if you want more. And join me in the next one. I'm out this